More than half of what we communicate is through the gestures we make. Scientists have dissected the thousands of different expressions that appear on the human face. The secret to understanding the face correctly is learning how to decode the expressions that all of us use. In the late 1960s, a pioneering American psychologist, Dr. Paul Ekman, tried to discover whether there were universal facial expressions
Go away.
that crossed all cultural boundaries.
Shame on you.
Dr. Paul Ekman is like the Buddha of body language.
Ekman is so important because of a study he conducted that compared the emotions in facial expressions of people in Papua New Guinea and Japan with those of people in Western countries. His team asked volunteers to make faces corresponding to a particular emotion and filmed the result. And Ekman found that there were in fact 7 universal expressions of emotions on the face. Happiness, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, contempt, and disgust.
Surprise is the shortest emotion, and its facial expression occurs suddenly on the face. When a person is surprised, the eyebrows are raised and arched. The eyes instead are widened, with the lower eyelid relaxed and the upper eyelid raised. The cheeks are relaxed, and the mouth is open. The jaw falls during the emotion of surprise, and the widening of the mouth depends on the intensity of the surprise. Happiness is the most desired emotion. In fact, people organize their lives in order to have more opportunities to be happy. The eyes are half closed, the cheeks are pushed up, and also the skin beneath the lower eyelid can get stretched, forming the crow's feet wrinkles. This is the essence of this expression, as crow's feet wrinkles appear only when the expression is sincere. In fact, a fake smile has no crow's feet wrinkles. Anger is the emotion that makes us feel reluctance or hate towards other people. In an expression of anger, the eyes glare, the lips are pursed, and the eyebrows are pushed closer, causing vertical wrinkles between the eyebrows. In the facial expression of anger, the eyes may be open or closed, depending on the intensity of the anger.
This fear tends to blend with a lot of different emotions, but it's displayed in the face in 3 ways. The first is the brow. So first, fear in the brow is displayed by the eyebrows being raised and straightened. The second thing is the eyes are open and tensed. So the eyes are open and you tend to see the sclera, which is the whites around the eyes. There's also a lot of tension in the eyes. The third is when the mouth is open. So the mouth is slightly opened and often the lips tend to be a little bit tense. So when you see something that you're scared of, the lips tend to tense up and the mouth tends to open. Registered in the face a couple of ways. The first way is the upper and lower lips are raised, creating that kind of facial expression where it's like, ugh, it's disgusting. The second thing you'll commonly see is wrinkles in the nose. The third thing you'll see is the cheeks are raised. Sadness is probably one of the hardest facial expressions to identify. One of the things you're gonna look for, first of all, is that downward pull of the lip. The second thing you're gonna look for is the chin being raised. So you're gonna see a slight raise in the chin, and that raise in the chin is what creates that downward smile. And the third thing you're gonna see is the raised inner corner of the eyebrows. Contempt is an interesting facial expression. It's registered on the face with an asymmetrical smile. Contempt is when you take the moral high ground or you think you're better than the other person. A lot of research by John Gottman has indicated that, contempt is the #1 nonverbal indication of a failing relationship.
I'm glad we're spending the holidays with your family. Your folks are great.
I'm saying I didn't even want this promotion. I feel terrible they fired him.
I love you. I'm gonna leave my wife. I just need a little more time.